Hi, everyone. Thanks for checking out another fall preview. Now we're going to check out the Washington College women's soccer team. I'm joined with head coach Tom Riley and assistant coach Jules Cantor. We're going to do a little preview for the team with Coach Riley and Cantor. We'll go back and forth here. We'll start with Coach Riley. This is your first year as head coach. As we all know, you've been here in the spring, so you were able to get some experience for spring ball. But for the summer so far, how's it going from a coaching perspective for you for your first year?
Well, I think it's been going really well. The girls are super enthusiastic. One negative, we've had a few injuries, so we haven't had our full team together. We have a scrimmage tomorrow, which we would love to have everyone available for, but we're going to hold some people back because we need to be at full strength for next Friday's opener. But other than that, we've covered a lot of ground, and I think we're all excited to, see some live ammo.
Yeah, great. Especially, preseason. It's always good to keep the girls as healthy as possible. We'll go over to Jules now. This is your second season as an assistant coach. From your first year to now, how do you think you've developed as a coach, and how has your coaching style kind of picked up a little bit?
I think the first year I stood back a little bit and took that as an experience of just watching more, and I think now it just comes mentally to just, if there's something I see, I immediately can stop the play or add a comment in, and it helps me build my confidence up. Also coaching club team, it's been helping me be more proactive into practices throughout, so it's been a good experience.
All right, we'll stay with you here, Jules, but then we'll go back to Tom. For almost 1 full week of practice is in. What have you seen from the girls so far?
Going off what Coach Riley said, I think our numbers are slimming down. However, the girls that are still strong and in shape, they've been eager to keep playing. When they're out there, they're enthusiastic, they're energetic, and they're just ready to play each practice. They're out there on time. It's looking really good.
All right, Coach Riley, when fans are sitting down right on the field and they're watching you guys at home, between when you look back to last year and fast forward now, what kind of style of play will they see? Will there be any different change that fans can expect?
Well, we just kind of discussed playing style amongst the team recently in our preseason practices, and we are really stressing the need to be flexible. So our personnel and our formations and things are going to change based on the opponent and the situation. So if we feel that we can really get on top of another team, our formation and our personnel will mimic that, and we'll really try to get after people and be proactive and attack. Teams that we feel need to be treated with a little more respect and might be a little more difficult and have more of the ball, will be prepared to play a different style and maybe be a little more secure in the back. So generally, teams that I coach, we generally like to be very much an attacking side and kind of entertaining. But there'll be times when we need to be more pragmatic than idealistic.
Great. Now, one more question each here. Jules, since you've been around in your second year, let's talk about the senior class. We caught up with a couple players earlier. What have you seen out of them, especially with the new coaching change in Tom Riley? How do you think the energy from them has been on the other girls?
I think the senior class as a whole have been very energetic. They've been leading by example. When they get out here, they start right at the clock. Right after practice, they're communicating with the team, let's stretch, like everything that they need to do to be prepared for the next session.
All right, last one, guys. Coach, this is always our follow-up for previews. What are the goals and expectations for you and the team?
Well, I think what we talked about in our player meeting on the first day was, on paper, every game is winnable. That doesn't mean we expect to go undefeated. But if you take every game one at a time, there is a way to win that particular game on that day. And that's our job, is to try to figure that out. And we're pretty confident that we'll be able to figure that out more often than not and have ourselves a really good year. So we haven't put a number on anything, but we want to progress as a unit. We want to become really hard to beat, and then take our chances when they come our way. And we hope to win our share of games for sure.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming up. Good luck this season, and we look forward to working with you guys.
Thank you.
I'm with seniors for the women's soccer team, Steph Scott, Haley Harmon, and Mary Beth Harrington. Guys, it's kind of crazy to think last season for you guys, and it's always fun working with you guys. So we'll work our way down, starting with Steph, of course, with the new coach in Tom Riley. You guys seem to be really happy about it. Starting with Steph, how's the coaching change been, and how's preseason practice been going?
So I think the preseason practice, I didn't have him in spring season, so this is all fresh to me. I've just met him. And so far, I think the attitude change in the team has been huge. It's always been a big thing for us to have a good attitude, but I think Tom really brings that out of us because he makes practice enjoyable. And it's also very apparent that he cares about our own improvement and that his ideas, while they're idealistic, as he would say, he is pragmatic about them, and he will alter the practice to fit our needs and to adjust to how we're feeling that day. He is definitely more in touch, I would say, with the team energy, and I think that's going to have huge repercussions as the season goes on.
Yeah, just going off of that, we had a really fun spring season. We all just were going into it really positively, and we had a fun scrimmage session where we played St. Mary's, and all of us just had a good day that day, and it was hot, but it was fun. And even this preseason has been fun too, just like Steph has said. Everyone's in high spirits. We're really looking forward to the first game and counting down the days now, and it's just kind of crazy that this is the last go around.
That's definitely true. We're all so emotional to even start the season, let alone end the season. We're so excited to see where this program is going to take off to, because it's starting off to a great way.
All right, so we'll do the same thing. We'll work our way back down. Last season with the team, I feel like you guys have been around for a while now. All of you guys have been on the field since your freshman year. How do you guys want to go out? What are the goals for the season?
So obviously soccer's a team sport, so I can't say my personal goal is to win. That doesn't really work that way. But personally, I would like to just leave everything out on the field. I know that's such a cliche, but I would really like to I would like it to be visible that when I'm playing, I'm giving it everything I have for every minute that I'm on the field. And for a team, I would like to win a conference game, if that's not too much to ask, guys. But yeah, but honestly, I want the same thing out of my teammates. I want them to show how much they love the game and how much they value their time on the field and off the field.
Yeah. Definitely going off that, we definitely want some more wins under our belt, and lots of wins. And just the energy that we have so far, I definitely think that'll carry on into the season and the conference games. And we have a different schedule this year as far as my past 3 years. It seems a little different. So I'm excited for that sort of change up. And definitely I'm looking forward to it. And I just want it to be the best season that we have had.
Going off of what they said, but I'm so excited to leave this place on a good foot and know that when I leave that the team is going to be going in a positive direction and leave our lasting mark on being the start of this huge change. So that being said, I am so excited to just see what we can do because we have so much ahead of us.
All right, guys. It's always a pleasure working with you guys, and we'll catch up with you guys during the season.
Cool. Thank you.